Oh, we've got some juicy information coming in from the Moco team over at Supercell. And I can't wait to share this information with you guys. We've got KPI number 6 coming in, and it's a really good KPI. I got some good information here. So I just want to say first, following this KPI, there was like a super secretive beta test where 3 creators got the chance to play Moco. They've been working on the game for a while now. And Kairos Time, Lex and Echo Gaming got the chance to play the changes they've been working on, just to get some feedback off these awesome creators. And FYI, the gameplay you can see in the background is footage from Kairos Time's video, which I'll link in the pinned comment. So when you've watched this video, certainly go and check Kairos' video out. Explains everything in depth from everything he play tested in the latest play test from Moco. Like I say, super secretive, super informative video. Great video. Like I say, we've got KPI number 6 coming in here from the team, what they've been working on, what they want to share with us going forward. Very good information coming at the end of this video, which made me super excited. But we'll get to that in just a bit. So we'll go through the KPI. Everything's written down here by the team. Like I say, they had a secret play test with Kairos Time, Lex and Echo, and the summary and changes they are making on the back end of that play test. And coming into the good stuff, visual style, graphics and art are on point, which they are. It looks absolutely fantastic. You can see from the gameplay, looks absolutely awesome for a game that isn't even released yet, even in beta. Looks fantastic. Team-based challenges and cooperation felt good. Music and sound equal solid. Who doesn't love a good theme tune and music? Gameplay mechanics are smooth. Combat progression builds, build variety, etc. The core gameplay is fun. Open world hunting, chaos drifts and boss battles. Who doesn't love an open world game? They always seem to do well. World of Warcraft, Destiny's quite open world in a way. GTA. So Moco will be the next big thing, I think. Top feedback and our plan to tackle it. Lack of gameplay agency. And we're adding more gear chests so players can choose upgrades more often and offering more options within each gear chest. We'll keep working to find the right balance between agency and randomness while ensuring the game stays accessible to a wide audience. We've already tested some of these improvements and it feels better. So there was a bit of a post, a bit of a Moco news a few weeks back where they were introducing these chaos cores to the game, which upgraded your gear and weapons and stuff randomly, whereas it used to be you went out and found the materials you needed to upgrade your weapon and gear. And the community seemed to like that, so when they introduced these chaos cores, there was a bit of an uproar inside of the community because they upgraded things randomly. So this is a good change there to give you a bit more control, because like I said, there's a lot of weapons inside of Moco, and to get a chaos core that you've grinded for, to then upgrade a weapon that you didn't want or you don't like using, it's a bit of a bummer. So it looks like they're tackling that feedback given from them 3 creators, which is an awesome change. Too much repetitive gameplay. We're working on injecting excitement into open worlds with more frequent and varied in-game events. Laid on top of the core content, things like environmental effects, new mini missions, unique chaos drifts and more. We're also adding new chaos drifts variations like boss hunts, where you and other hunters chase a boss around the map, and a defense arena mode where you defend your van. Yes, like a beep beep van from waves of chaos monsters. So for those of you that play Destiny, you know it's a bit of an open world. When you go to a planet, you can sort of free roam that planet, and you have things called public events. So when you just free roam on the planet doing things, like public events can come up, and all the players that are active on that planet can jump into this public event, and you work as a team to take down waves of enemies and then like a mini boss. It sounds like that sort of thing to me, which is a great addition. You know, it gives you something to do when you roam in these worlds, and undoubtedly there'll be other players roaming about with you that you'll see on the map. So if that's the case, and these mini missions pop up, you'll be able to work together as a team to do these mini missions with a bit of luck. They do remind me of these public events from Destiny. Another great change there. Lack of meaningful rewards or progression. We're revamping the leveling experience to ensure progression feels great at every level. Improvements including making some gears and world map unlocks to be level based, introducing a reset system that multiplies your monster XP gains at the start of each day before tapering off, and clarifying gear power progression. Again, nice change. Lacking endgame goals and engagement. We're improving the endgame elite hunter mode and exploring some small permanent progress that'll carry over chapter to chapter. Elite hunters will be able to access new versions of familiar open world maps, but with tougher chaos monsters that'll challenge even the highest ranked player. So elite hunter, I think from what I can gauge, elite hunter is as you progress through the game and sort of get to end game, you get this elite hunter status when you complete certain milestones. But again, there was a bit of feedback from the team from the creators that apparently that this doesn't carry over when the season finishes. Your rank resets and you lose all the perks you get as an elite hunter, because when you get to elite hunter, you do these things, you get better perks that make you a more powerful player. And essentially, like I say, when the season ends, you lose them perks and you have to start again. So there was a bit of feedback there. You'll see if you watch Karos's video after this one. There was a bit of feedback there that what's the point in doing it? What's the point in doing the elite hunter stuff and getting your character super OP if you're just going to be gone at the end of the season? You've got nothing to show for it. So it looks like they are taking that feedback into consideration and doing things there and putting it in for the endgame goals and stuff. Great change again. They're on point, the Moco team, I will say. They are on point. They do listen. They are working hard. And I'm super excited for this game. I can't wait. And we've got some more news on monetization. And this was a worry point for myself. But what they're saying here is we want to clarify some of the questions we've seen floating around regarding how monetization will work in Moco and how it ties into the new meta. Our goal is to stick to cosmetic-only monetization, which if they pull it off is fantastic, a bit like Fortnite. We really want this to work, and in order for it to succeed, Moco needs to appeal to a broad audience and be accessible to players unfamiliar with the game. This is why we're so keen on finding the right balance between simplicity and player agency, especially in systems like the new meta. We want it to be fun and deep, but also accessible for casual players to enjoy without always needing long tactical play sessions. And that was another concern of mine, because essentially this game's a mobile game. So another worry of mine was that it's going to be too taxing, it's going to be too in-depth for a mobile game. It's like, initially it seemed like a game to me. You're going to have to dedicate some hours every night, sit down, play your game, stream the game and stuff, do a bit of grinding, and then that was your Moco session for the day. I didn't feel like it was going to be a game that you could pick up on a tablet or a phone and play for maybe 10-20 minutes and then put down. That was a bit of a worry for me with Moco, but it seems like they know this and they want to do things to tackle it. I like to say monetization through cosmetics only. I hope they pull it off. I always say I hope they pull it off, but I'm just concerned that, you know, players don't need skins to get an advantage in the game. It's just cosmetic based. A lot of people this day and age don't have money. We're in a terrible economy, everyone. And a lot of people don't have money. So the people who don't have money, which I'm assuming is a lot of people, they're just not going to buy the skins because it's not going to affect the gameplay and stuff. But like I say, I hope they pull it off. Fortnite were able to pull it off, but you've got to bear in mind at the time, Fortnite was the biggest game in the world. Everyone played it. Everyone, and it had a really young player base that were obsessed with skins. You know, my eldest son is 14 now. Back in the day with Fortnite, it was, Dad, can I buy this skin? Dad, can I buy this skin? Dad, can I buy this skin? Because the kids were obsessed with them. And I was myself. I'm not going to hide the fact I was myself. I am a bit of a skin collector. But I'm just thinking for the wider player base, it's going to be hard to pull off. Plus, from what I can see with the gameplay, you guys can see on the screen, like, your character's pretty small. If you've got a skin on that character, it's going to be massively noticeable. And that's just another little concern of mine. It isn't going to be very standout-ish. I don't think you're going to be able to tell a lot about it just by looking at the character on screen and having a skin equipped. But they're just little concerns of mine. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they do pull it off, because having a total free-to-play game from Supercell and just being able to progress through it, like, even for everyone will be awesome. But we've got some news for PvP, which I thought sounded really fun. And I can't wait to try this. So we've got Hunter versus Hunter. Heavily work in progress. In bold italic text. So it is heavily work in progress, do bear that in mind. PvP is being designed for a fun and fair experience. PvP modes will have different level caps based on when you unlock them. The first mode will be unlocked at capped at level 14, the second at level 30, with later modes having higher caps. Gears are capped for the specific PvP mode level cap, meaning you can only use gears that are unlocked up to that level. For example, you cannot use gears unlocked after level 14 in a capped level 14 PvP mode. No amplifiers are allowed in PvP builds, and playing PvP will earn your XP and help you progress on projects, which seems fair, which seems logical. You know, you don't have a max player with all the best gear and geared right up coming into your game and absolutely decimating you when you're only a low level player. So it seems logical. Types of PvP modes really sound interesting. Lone Ranger, which is a free for all. 20 hunters have 3 minutes to hunt as many chaos monsters as possible and collect their shards. Name, work in progress, thank God. The bigger the monster, the more shards it'll drop. The beauty of it all, you can hunt other players to steal some of their shards. Drop rates double in the final minute and the hunter will, with the most shard, wins. Sounds good. Double trouble, bring your +1 to the hunt. Team up with your hunting buddy, same objective as Lone Ranger, but now it's 10 teams of 2. So you've got a duos mode there. That sounds fun as well. That sounds more my cup of tea. And then we've got 4 fighters, which is a team, little tougher, but the same objective as Lone Ranger. This time, it's 2 teams of 4 hunters with a smaller map, faster chaos monster spawns, and there's a boss, which sounds great. I like the co-op PvP stuff. I've always been a co-op player, even with Fortnite. Mentioned that before. I like playing duos and squads rather than solos. And then we've got group 1, bigger team, like 4 fighters, but this is a 10 versus 10. We expect a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. So we've got a 10v10 mode there as well, which sounds absolutely fantastic. Initially, I thought this was PvP was going to be like a secondary to this game, because obviously the primary game mode's sort of a storyline game mode. But I think with these features with PvP, if the team nails it, there's going to be a massive potential for PvP inside this game. I really think that there will be. And then we've got the closing thoughts. We originally planned a small-scale community PvP test, but we're confident that the next development cycle will be the last before letting you experience Moco firsthand. Instead of testing specific features like PvP, we believe it's best to gather raw feedback from the community and continue developing Moco together. Expect an invite to try Moco and share your thoughts sometime in Q1 of 2025. We're hard at work and hope you enjoy what's coming soon. Moco team. PS, yes, you'll keep your progress this time with winking face. And to me, that I don't know anything, to me this sounds like it could be going into beta in the first quarter of 2025, because yes, you'll be able to keep your progress this time. Normally with beta games, you can keep your progress and then they launch globally. You've got your progress. That's what it sounds like to me. I can't wait. Oh my God, I need a game to grind and churn content out on my channel that I'm absolutely loving. And I think this is going to be it. I'm patiently waiting. So please, Moco team, don't knock it back. Please keep it Q1 of 25. That is the big news. Sounds really promising. Great feedback there from the creators and answers from the team on what they're working on. Like I say, check out Kairos Time's video pinned in the comment section for a more in-depth review of the secret closed beta that them guys played. Really does look good. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. We'll catch you guys in the next video.